Hi, my name is Jamie Hitchcock. I'm here at the Willett Memorial Library in Wesleyan College, and I'm going to be reading a passage from A Prayer for Owen, Meonie, written by author John Irving. This was banned over the U.S. I don't know a specific city, but because they believed it had to do with criticism and religion and sexuality. So I wanted to read my favorite passage, which involves my favorite quote. No, Johnny, Mr. Chickering said. You don't want to see her, Johnny, he said. Your memory is a monster. You forget. It doesn't. It simply files things away. It keeps things for you or hides things from you and summons them to your recall with a will of its own. You think you have a memory, but it has you. Later I would remember everything. In revisiting the scene of my mother's death, I can remember everyone who was in the stands that day. I remember who wasn't there, too, and what everyone said and didn't say to me. But the first visit to that scene was very bare of details. I remember Chief Pike, our Gravesend chief of police. In later years, I would date his daughter. Chief Pike got my attention only because of what a ridiculous question he asked, and how much more absurd was his elaboration on his question. Where's the ball? The police chief asked. After the area had been cleared, as they say. My mother's body was gone, and I was sitting on the bench in Mr. Chickering's lap, his warm-up jacket still over my head. Now because I liked it that way, because I had put it there. The ball? He said. You want the ball? Well, it's the murder weapon, kind of, Chief Pike said. His Christian name was Ben. The instrument of death, I guess you'd call it. The murder weapon, Mr. Chickering said, squeezing me as he spoke. We were waiting for either my grandmother or my mother's new husband to come get me. The instrument of death. Jesus Christ, Ben, it was a baseball. Well, where is it? Chief Pike said. If it killed somebody, I'm supposed to see it. Actually, I'm supposed to possess it. Don't be an asshole, Ben, Mr. Chickering said. Did one of your kids take it? Chief Pike asked. Ask them, don't ask me. All the players had been made to stand behind the bleachers while the police took photographs of my mother. They were still standing there peering out at the murderous field through the empty seats. Several townspeople were standing with the players. Mothers and dads are ardent baseball fans. Later I will remember Owen's voice speaking to me in the darkness because my head was under the warm-up jacket. I'm sorry. Bit by bit, over the years, all of it would come back to me. Everyone who was standing there behind the bleachers and everyone who had gone home. But I took the warm-up jacket off my head, and I knew was that Owen Meonie was not standing there behind the bleachers. Mr. Chickering must have observed the same thing.